Alright, gather around, my brave young souls, and prepare yourselves for a tale that'll send shivers down your spine. Picture this, a small town much like our own, with tree-lined streets, friendly neighbors, and a sense of safety that only innocence can provide. But, oh, how quickly that tranquility can transform into a nightmare. There was a group of teenagers, just like yourselves, living in this very town. They were all different, you see, some bookish, some sporty, others artistic, each with their own dreams and desires. But there was one thing they all shared, the thrill of horror movies. They'd gather every weekend, armed with popcorn and courage, to watch the most spine-chilling, blood-curdling films ever made. But one fateful night, as they settled in for another terrifying screening, they received a strange call. A distorted voice, almost inhuman, whispered sinister secrets and promised a deadly game of wits. They laughed it off at first, believing it was just a prank from one of their friends, but the calls persisted, growing more ominous with each passing hour. Then, just as the clock struck midnight, the lights flickered and died, plunging them into an abyss of darkness. The phone rang again, the voice now dripping with malice, revealing their deepest fears, their darkest secrets, things they thought no one knew. Panic set in as they realized this was no ordinary prank, but a twisted game of survival. One by one, they started disappearing, taken by a shadowy figure with a ghostly mask, a figure that seemed to appear and vanish without a trace. They tried to stick together, but paranoia seeped into their once unbreakable bond, turning friend against friend, suspicion breeding like a virus in their midst. As they struggled to unravel the mystery, they found themselves haunted by the sins of their past, sins they thought they had buried deep within their memories. The town, once a haven, transformed into a labyrinth of terror, every corner hiding a new horror, every alley echoing with their screams. And as the body count rose, they realized the horrifying truth. The killer was among them, someone they trusted, someone they thought they knew. With every revelation, they questioned their own sanity, their own innocence, their own capacity for darkness. In the end, when the killer was unmasked, they saw a face they'd never forget, a face that had once been a friend, a face twisted by madness and vengeance. So, my dear young friends, be wary of the secrets you keep, the friends you trust, and the darkness that lurks just beyond the edge of your vision. For in the quietest of towns, in the brightest of friendships, the most horrific nightmares can take shape, waiting to pounce when you least expect it. And remember, when the phone rings next, be careful who's on the other end. Happy Halloween, my brave young souls, and may you never have to face the terrors of the night as they did.